I rise in support of my amendment number 17 to H.R. 8580, which would prohibit the VA from continuing to decommission mileage reimbursement kiosks in its facilities nationwide. As the age-old saying goes, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Unfortunately, this basic premise was disregarded when the VA decided to quickly do away with mileage reimbursement kiosks at its facilities nationwide, which had previously provided veterans with an easy-to-use system to file their beneficiary travel reimbursement claims, among other key functions. These changes were made as part of the November 2020 rollout of the VA's new online beneficiary travel self-service system, which sought to reform the way in which these claims are submitted and processed. Since its introduction, the VA's new system has been plagued with countless issues and has ultimately disadvantaged a large segment of America's veterans, such as those who live in rural areas, including Wyoming, where access to the internet can be limited, and our elderly veterans who are not as familiar with this type of technology. An OIG report from May 2023 highlighted that from February 2021 through July 2022, the new system fell short of all 4 of the VA's system performance goals. Initial feedback from veterans outside the VA and veteran service organizations was never taken into account during system development, and the VA did not provide proper training to veterans on how to enter claims in the new system until almost 5 months after the system's launch. Madam Chair, these mistakes are simply not acceptable. Combined with the removal of the mileage reimbursement kiosks, these foundational flaws have resulted in missed reimbursements and increased difficulties for Americans' veterans. While I certainly understand the need to streamline and improve upon existing systems and processes, modernization should never come at a negative cost to any of our veterans who have devoted their lives to serving our nation and safeguarding the freedoms that we hold dear. It is our responsibility and should remain our priority to do everything in our power to ensure our veterans can easily access the benefits and care that they have rightfully earned. I urge all of my colleagues to support my amendment, and with that I reserve. Yes, I will repeat that this is for the benefit of our veterans. This is a program that was not properly rolled out, and our veterans are the ones that have suffered as a consequence. They are the ones who have given their lives and their dedication to protecting our freedoms. It's critically important that we make sure that we make it as easy as possible, as streamlined as possible, for them to be able to seek the reimbursement that they're entitled to. These kiosks have been effective at doing that, and until there is an alternative that can replace the kiosks, we should not be decommissioning with them. I urge adoption of this amendment, and with that, I reserve.